Woo! All right, if y'all are here, I'm waiting on Amy to get back in here. I think she accidentally clicked a button. So, yes, we had even more technical difficulties tonight. So, I am hoping everyone will see that we are back live.
Oh
Um,
my god. I am
just
so
play it
sorry.
through your phone.
Okay, I'm gonna play it through my
Okay,
phone.
let's give it a minute and see if anybody else is going to come in. Nope, we got somebody. Oh my goodness. I appreciate everybody that's going to jump back in here. I mean, this is like a train wreck disaster tonight, but you know what? We're going to push through and get it done. We are going to push through. Say hello as you come in. I'm so sorry. You know what? Life happens, y'all. It happens. So if that's the worst thing that, Amy decided she was ready to end our live and she just ended our live. She's fantastic like that sometimes. So we just have to grin and nod and move on. Yeah. So as a matter of fact, I got to cut her a little bit of slack because she's been out working on her car tonight with her daddy. So, hi again, Cindy. Thank you for coming back. Miss Amy decided to click the end broadcast button for us.
I thought
So,
I
but
was
we're back.
leaving. I thought I was leaving the thing on my phone, but instead I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, she hit the wrong button. It's all good. It's all good. So, all right, let's go ahead and start this audio. Just hold it up there, make it as loud as you can, Amy, and I'm going to tell you when to stop it. So,
Okay.
this again, this guys is a PayPal scam. Whenever you call them back,
Back to it. Hang on just a minute. It was regarding some kind of PayPal charge that had been authorized to my PayPal account. And when you have got this notification, I got it. I said when you got this notification, I got it on the 18th, which is today, at 9:57 a.m. All right, ma'am. Just hold on. Check the details. Check your PayPal account.
and stop it. Could you understand what he just? Can you all hear him? I know it's not easy. I'm struggling, but that could just be where I'm a little bit hard to hear in, I think, in this ear. What
I
was
mean,
he saying, Amy?
it's hard to hear. Hang on. Let me.
Notification. I got it. I said when you got notification.
He
I
was
got it
asking
on the
when you got
18th, which is
the
today,
email.
at 9:57 a.m. All right, ma'am. Just hold on. Check the details. Check your PayPal account.
And then he was saying that he's gonna check your PayPal account.
Okay, but how does he check my PayPal account? I mean, that's what I don't understand is how do they check PayPal accounts if they don't have information to check? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and moving on.
You're checking my PayPal account. Yeah, I'm just checking all the details. Oh, okay. You can just stay with me for a moment. Okay. I'm here. Yeah, I checked it, ma'am, and it's showing that there is a charge from your PayPal account to the tax phone that was a company where that amount has been charged through your PayPal. So actually, the platform where this charge has been deducted, again, that is tax phone, and the payment method that has been used, that is your PayPal account, and that's how you have been received the $1,000 notification. So if you can you please
Okay, stop
tell
it,
me,
Amy.
ma'am, like,
What did he say there?
He said, I have to go back and listen again.
That is your PayPal account, and that's how you have been received the $1,000 notification.
You received a notification about $1,000.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Anthony said they can't. They can't. They just tell you that to make it sound legit. They can't look your account out. No, they can't. You know, first of all, they're not with PayPal. This is what you've got to remember. Oh, Cindy says she can understand them. So I'm glad you're able to understand. That is, I do know where he was telling me how much that these people have supposedly taken or charged to my account. What is that, Amy?
Was what?
It got really loud.
Okay, tell me if you can hear it better now then.
Okay, go.
Can you please tell me, ma'am, like,
Yeah.
Okay, I put it through my webcam instead of my head, because my headset has a noise cancellation automatically built into it.
Okay, I can definitely hear it better. So go ahead and let it roll.
Okay.
don't know about this transaction. So may I know, like, did you provided your PayPal account information to anyone?
No. I'm not giving it to anyone.
But it's showing that, ma'am, that the payment method that has been used, that is your PayPal account. So if you didn't give your information, or if you have not done this transaction, it means that you have your PayPal account has been compromised, and someone else is using your PayPal account for purchase these things.
Well, that's not good.
Okay, pause it, Amy. So as you hear, he tries to tell you that somebody else has gotten your PayPal information. He asks you if you've provided your information to anyone. And then he goes on and proceeds to tell you that, well, somebody has gotten your information. And now you'll kind of see how that develops, because it's not just the PayPal account that has somewhat, I guess, what he's trying to convince you has been compromised. You'll start to see that there's many more things that are compromised. So go ahead, Amy.
That you have your PayPal account has been compromised, and someone else is using your PayPal account for purchase these things.
Well, that's not good. Huh. So I guess I need to call my bank and see if that charge has hit my bank, right?
Yeah, you can make the transaction stop by inform your bank as well. What you have to do, ma'am, that you have to fix your PayPal as well, because someone else, if you are not using your PayPal, it means that someone have your access and they are using your PayPal account, which you need to.
So I'm going to pause that for a second, and I'm just going to speak on something there, because he had said to contact the bank, which is fine. He said you could contact your bank, but then he also continues going into the situation by saying, but we also need to secure your PayPal account. So he's continuing talking about the trying to get access to your computer, or trying to get access to you. I guess is a better way to say that.
As well, what you have to do, ma'am, that you have to fix your PayPal as well, because someone else, if you are not using your PayPal, it means that someone have your access and they are using your PayPal account, which you need to fix it as well as soon as possible.
Okay, so I should probably call. Go ahead.
Sorry, ma'am?
No, go ahead.
Okay. What I'm asking you, like, where normally you use your PayPal account, like, what kind of devices you use to open your PayPal account to log in?
Oh, I have to go to the library and use their computer. So that's where I've accessed because I don't have a computer at home. So that's where I've actually had to do it from.
So you do not have a computer in your home. When you don't use your computer, you have to go to the library.
Yeah, no, I have a computer, but it doesn't work. It stopped working, so I've been having to go to the library to do it.
Okay. And like how you get this email through your cell phone? Like you have a smartphone?
Yeah, actually, no, I went to the library earlier and checked my email.
Oh, so are you at your library right now?
No, I'm not at the library right now. I'm back at home. I got your number, wrote it down, and came home and called.
And you pause it.
Because I was.
What I want to kind of throw in here, of course, you all know I've got a computer at home, but what I just was trying to do, first of all, I knew exactly where this was going to be going. Typically, when I do my scam baiting with people, I do it through email or Hangouts, things like that. You know, talking to them over the phone, I knew exactly what this type of scam was going to lead to, and it's about to get to that point. So I was just trying to create obstacles, you know, and that's all I was trying to do. I did not waste a whole lot of time of this scammer. It was about 30 minutes for this whole call. But after watching shows like Scammer Payback and Trilogy Media and some of these others, Pierogi on Scammer Payback is really big because he has all of the safeguards in place where once they access his computer, you know, he actually has the tools there. I do not. So, you know, I just was trying to create a few obstacles. So just giving you all a little bit of, you know, why I told him I had to go to the library. So go ahead, Ann.
So that's where I've accessed because I don't have a computer at home. So that's where I've actually had to do it from.
So you do not have a computer in your home. When you don't use your computer, you have to go to the library.
Yeah, no, I have a computer, but it doesn't work. It stopped working, so I've been having to go to the library to do it.
Okay. And like how you get this email through your cell phone? Like you have a smartphone?
Yeah, actually, no, I went to the library earlier and checked my email.
Oh, so are you at your library right now?
No, I'm not at the library right now. I'm back at home. I got your number, wrote it down, and came home and called. Because I was going to go by my bank first and check and see what was going on. Because if somebody's hit my PayPal account, then it should be coming out of my bank account. So I wanted to verify that.
Exactly, ma'am. So you don't have to worry. We are already proceeding it for the cancellation.
Mm-hmm.
And as well, we can stop the transaction so it's not going to be deducted from your account. Because you know the PayPal procedure, when you order something and when you charge something through your PayPal, that needs to be 24 hours to deduct from the bank. So right now it is in process and that has been not deducted from your account, but that is very important that we can stop the transaction within 24 hours, so you cannot lose the money.
Okay, so what do I need to do then? I mean, I can call the bank. The bank can see transactions that are pending. I mean, would you recommend me doing that?
Just stay with me, ma'am. Yeah, I can tell you, ma'am, what to do. Just stay with me on the phone, okay? Just stay with me.
Okay.
And right now, I got every information on my screen in front of me. I just want to know, ma'am, like the phone which we are talking right now, and it will 4698. Is this your cell phone or is this a home phone?
This is a cell phone.
Information.
Okay.
Information.
Okay. And right now, I got every information on my screen in front of me. I just want to know, ma'am, like the phone which we are talking right now, and it will 4698. Is this your cell phone or is this a home phone?
Information.
This is
See
your cell
what?
phone.
Yeah.
I said, see, he verified, you know, what little information he actually had, and that was the caller ID. You know, so he did verify that last little bit of information. Go ahead.
Hang on.
Just stay with me, ma'am. Yeah, I can tell you, ma'am, what to do. Just stay with me on the phone, okay? Just stay with me.
Okay.
And right now, I got every information on my screen in front of me. I just want to know, ma'am, like the phone which we are talking right now, ending with 4698. Is this your cell phone or is this a home phone?
This is a cell phone.
This is your cell phone.
Yeah.
And like, this is a cell phone, and it is a Android phone, like it's a touch screen phone, or it's a keypad phone.
It's a touch screen phone. I'm out of data on it right now.
Oh, alright. That's great, ma'am. So do one thing. So the very first thing which you have to do, just grab a piece of paper and note down the cancellation number first.
Okay, hang on. Alright, I've got a piece of paper. Gotta find it. Okay. I have a pen and a piece of paper.
The cancellation number is, the cancellation number is T as in Thomas,
T is in Thomas.
1846
1846
0671
0671
3596.
3596. Okay, I got that.
Yes. Can you please just repeat me out?
Oh, repeat it? Yeah.
Make sure that make sure, ma'am, that this was a 13-digit
And you stop it for a minute.
13 digit. One.
Can you tell me why he gives me this code? Because I still haven't figured that out.
To seem legitimate.
I mean, because that code is going to do absolutely nothing. I promise you that. But it is to where, you know, and you'll hear me ask him, so is this the number I can call back to PayPal and give them? And of course he says yes, but you're absolutely right. I mean, do you all know, anybody that's listening or watching, why they give you that code if it is not just to seem legitimate?
It's to seem legitimate. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but anyway, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I can tell you, ma'am, what to do. Just stay with me on the phone, okay? Just stay with me.
Okay.
And right now, I got every information on my.
Now, I do want to say that I went through whenever I was editing this clip down, and I cut out a lot of silence. This was a very long call. Very long. And I went through and I cut out at least 20 to 30 minutes just worth of dead air. Just nothing.
I think sometimes some of the stuff I says leave people just completely confused. I mean, because I do try to throw them off of their script as much as I can. So, anyway, go ahead.
To do, just stay with me on the phone, okay? Just stay with me.
Okay.
And right now, I got every information on my screen in front of me. I just want to know, ma'am, like the phone which we are talking right now, ending with 4698. Is this your cell phone or is this a home phone?
This is a cell phone.
This is your cell phone.
Yeah.
And like, this is a cell phone, and it is a Android phone, like it's a touch screen phone, like a keypad phone.
It's a touch.
Do what?
Did you go back too far?
I didn't go back. I just hit play.
Oh, okay. So he asked again. I've already
Yeah.
told him it was a cell phone. Alright.
Me on the phone, okay? Just stay with me.
Okay.
And right now I got every information on my screen in front of me. I just want to know, ma'am, like the phone which we are talking right now.
Okay, maybe it did go back.
And it is a Android. Very first thing which you have to do, just grab a piece of paper and note down the cancellation.
Okay, it did go back.
18130.
Exactly, ma'am. So yes, in future.
Let me get to the right part here. Technical difficulty again.
I'm going to help you with everything right now, but if in case, if you need any help in future, you can call to the PayPal and you can provide the cancellation number, or you can say the ticket number, and they are going to verify you, and you don't need to explain everything from the beginning. This is why I have given to you the cancellation ID. This is your request ID as well. So you can just keep this with you, alright, privately somewhere, safe. And now, the second thing which you have to do, that is, you can just put this phone on loudspeaker, okay? And
On a large speaker?
I say, put this call in loudspeaker.
In loudspeaker.
Yeah. And can you please tell me, ma'am, like, is this an iPhone or it's a Samsung Android phone?
I don't know. It's a phone my daughter bought me. I think it's one of the iPhone. I
Do
think
you
it's
see
an
any
iPhone.
name in front of
No,
it's an Apple?
the only thing I see on my phone is your number. I mean, and all these buttons.
So, I'm just trying to know, like the cell phone which you are using, the name of brand, like the brand name, it's an Apple phone, or it's a Samsung, or HTC. Just look at the back side of your cell phone, and do you see any name or any?
No, what I see is my daughter bought me this pretty little pink rose looking pop thing that pops out from the back. And I can take the case off. I think it's an iPhone. I really do.
It's an iPhone.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, okay, alright, I got it. So it means, you have iPhone, I got it. And do you have a button in in the screen? Like in your screen at the very bottom, you have a button, right? A single one thing.
I got a button that's red with a white phone in it.
Okay.
I want him to think.
Leave it, ma'am. Just do let me know.
I would have hung up on him right then. Let me just go ahead and click this button real quick. See how fast they call back.
Yeah. They probably wouldn't have.
Is your phone on loudspeaker mode right now?
Yeah, it's on that large speaker mode.
Okay. And is it possible for you that you can just minimize this, or as you can say, just put this call at the background and come to the home screen where you have your regular icons like phone, camera, contact, or messages, or gallery, photos.
Oh yeah, hang on, let me try. Well, that wasn't
Okay.
it. Now I see all my notifications. Hang on.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, hang on. Now I see like an airplane.
Just for the record,
hang on. That's
Hang on,
not
I'm getting
it.
there.
I'm still getting used to this phone.
pause
Okay.
a second. I am getting used to that phone. So, but I do know a little bit more about it than what I was saying yesterday.
Hello, Christopher.
Hello, Christopher Thompson. Go ahead, Aim.
So, I think I got it.
Okay.
Okay, now I see my home screen.
Oh.
Okay. That's perfect. Now, tell me, ma'am, the icons which you see, if you can please read me those icons' name one by one so I can go to know what exactly phone which you you are using.
Well, I
can tell you what to do next.
I got a calendar, and I got a camera, and I got mail. I sound like AOL, huh? I got mail. I got Safari. I got my clock.
Okay. I got it, ma'am.
Okay.
Can you please just try to find the blue color icon?
The what?
Alright, ma'am. Just try to find the blue color icon, which name is App Store.
Okay, let me look. I got mail is blue, Facebook.
It looks like a blue color. And
A what?
It looks like a what?
I never understood what he said, and I've sat here and I've listened to this a few times now.
Does anybody know what he's saying? It looks like a something. I couldn't understand what he
I
was
don't know if
saying.
he said blue cloud or blue igloo or
Whatever it
pillow
is,
or...
you heard him say the App Store. Guys, this is where you've got to be really, really cautious. Is when anybody calls you or you call them thinking you're talking to a legitimate business and they ask you to go to the App Store because they're going to have you download a specific program or app, you just stop. Stop right where you're at. When is the last time you called your power company and your power company has said you need to go to the App Store and download this in order for us to have access to your account?
Yeah, but if he
when is
said
the
blue...
last time, you know,
But
that
if he
you
said-
called your...
Sorry. If he said blue cloud, that's the mail. Or no, that... Yeah, no. That's iCloud.
Well, whatever it was, he was wanting me to go to the App Store, and you're going to hear that because he's going to give me a very specific thing that he wants me to download. So whenever you're
Oh,
ready.
okay. Yeah, I found it.
yeah, so just open App Store.
Okay. App Store's open.
Okay. Now, just try to look at the very bottom, at the right-hand side. You see the search option, right? You can see a small magnifying glass to search something.
Yeah, I found it.
Yes. Just click on the magnifying glass, so you are able to search something, and you will get the option. Games, apps. At the top, you can see at your screen. There you can type something.
Right.
Just click on it.
Okay.
And just try to type something there.
What do you want me to type?
Alright. Just type out there. Quick.
What was that?
Okay, let me tell you, man. Just type any text. A as an apple.
Okay.
N as in Nancy.
Uh-huh.
Y as in yellow.
Uh-huh.
D as in doctor.
Uh-huh.
E as in elephant.
Okay.
S as in snake.
Okay.
K as in king.
Okay. Any desk.
Yes, any text.
Okay, I got that.
Yes. You will find the option, man. So, right there, install or get something like, just click on that application, any text that will look like a red icon. You can click on it, and then you'll find the option out there.
I'm gonna talk about this real quick because I think Mom froze up again. Anytime somebody's going to sit here and tell you to download AnyDesk, or I think it's also TeamViewer, something along those lines. Those are ones that you do want to be very specific about watching out for. AnyDesk, they will gain control over your computer, and they will be able to literally have access to everything. Saved passwords, bank logins, like Christopher said. I mean, it screams scam. So, I mean, AnyDesk is the number
but you
one
know what?
leading
For
place
people
that they...
don't know.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, for people that don't know, you know, that these are scams, you know, because if somebody thinks it's a legitimate company and they send them, you know, here, they may or may not think twice. And a lot of people don't know what things like AnyDesk or TeamViewer, things like that are. You know, they gain access to your computer, and you will hear me in a little bit tell this scammer exactly what he was about to do with AnyDesk when he got it on there. You know, but they not only gain access to your main computer, they then have you go into your bank account, they can see your passwords, you know, they can get a lot more to have to your personal information. And yes, I keep getting booted, y'all, so. Go ahead.
Did you get it, man?
Yeah, is it a red icon?
And that's a shout out to Pierogi.
Click on that icon.
Okay, I did, and it opened up a description of it, so let me read what this is.
Why did it just stop? Hang on.
Red icon?
Pierogi.
First, just click on that icon.
Okay, I did, and it opened up a description of it, so let me read what this is before I put it in my phone. Hang on.
Okay.
What is this?
You see AnyDesk remote desktop.
Yeah. What?
Remote desktop.
Okay, but what is it?
They don't want to tell you what it does.
What does this do?
Okay. This is our application, ma'am. Through this application, we are going to connect you with our security team. And they are going to secure your PayPal account first. And then we can go ahead and close that PayPal account and, you know, just for the security purpose. As well, we're going to help you to change the password. So, no gonna get the access anymore in near future.
Okay.
And you stop it.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is if somebody calls me and they're saying they're gonna assist me with changing my password, I'm gonna automatically be like, bro, why do I need help changing my password? It's literally as simple as hitting reset my password. It is not that hard.
A lot of people would need help with that, but what people don't need help with is when you call somebody, let's say you call the power company and you say, I need to disconnect my service, which is ultimately what they're saying they want you to do here with PayPal, okay? They're able to take that information over the phone and deactivate. You do not have to let them have access to your computer to do that. So I can't stress enough, if anybody requests to gain access to your computer, do not download these programs and give them that access. Okay? So.
Yeah, 100%. And also, if you call in your local power company, they're not going to have you I don't know if this is exactly what you said, but they're not going to have you download a system where they can access your online accounts and everything.
Think about everything you keep on your computer. I mean, it's not just your bank account information. You may have pictures of your kids or grandkids. You may have, you know, personal things that you don't want anybody to see, you know, other than your personally identifying information. You know, but if these scammers are able to gain access to your phone or to your computer, they're able to go in there and potentially see every password you've got, every username, but on top of that, every single picture and file and, Do you keep a copy of your social security card or your passport or your ID or any of that? Do you keep your health information? Do you keep They're able to get access to all of that. And we don't want people to have access to that information. So, all right.
We only got about 11 more minutes left on this, guys.
Well, can I ask you a question?
In the last few minutes.
Go ahead.
You've not verified my name on that PayPal account. How do I even know you have my PayPal account?
And this is the main part of this whole phone call that I cut out a lot of dead silence on the account, or on the account. I'm in work mode. I cut out a lot of dead silence out of the phone call because there was a lot. Because he was trying to find her name.
Yeah, and I did hear that you cut out the name he actually gave me.
Yes, because I did not know if it was like one of his previous like victims or anything like that.
I'm glad you did that.
Ma'am, that from the email where you have got it.
But I didn't give you the number on it. So how do you know that you're looking at my account, not somebody else's?
Okay, so what do you want to verify, ma'am?
What's the name on that PayPal account that you're looking at?
Okay, alright. Let me give you the name.
Are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here. I'm looking it.
Okay, you just get super
I'm just
quiet.
looking the account page.
I mean, I just want to make sure it's the right account that you have.
I got it, ma'am, and I can see here it's what the name on that account is Michelle.
Oh, well, that's not me. I don't know who that is. You got the wrong account. So maybe I don't have the money that was taken. But I got an email. Muted me.
And can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. I am asking you, the name which I have told you, Michelle, that is not your name?
That is not my name.
It is possible, ma'am, that your email has been used. The registered name is different. And okay, let me just verify the address. That is 221 Florida.
No, I'm not in Florida.
Do you live in Florida?
I am actually in Tennessee. That is not Florida, so I think we got the wrong person. I may have just wasted your time.
Alright, let me just check, man. Because if you are not the right person.
You know, by now most people would have been like, well, she's not in Florida, her name's not Michelle. Let me just stop. But no, he keeps going.
Where most people, I honestly think, would have said, what is the verification code on your email? That number on that email does not mean anything. A legitimate company might give you a number that says this is your reference number, and they will ask you when you first call in for that reference number because it allows them to pull the account. These people didn't do that. That number is there just for show in that email because there was none of this. So again, verify the information. If you think it might be a legitimate business, it is not going to hurt to have them verify you. Don't provide them with the information. Get them to give you the information.
Mm-hmm.
How is it possible that you received a bill?
I don't know, but the actual email was addressed to the right name.
Yeah, let me just verify it. Let me just verify.
Okay.
And then Amy comes in here in just a minute with some dramatics.
I thought I was calling from my Google account, but it rang from
You should have called through from a different.
And of course, they use the mute button a lot with you.
He's already missed it once.
I would have called him.
I think so.
I'm tempted to like go up and be like, Mom, are you here? Where are you?
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. ma'am, I can see here there is a lots of things which not match, and I can see here one thing which is very strange, that is this account has been just created 2 days ago.
It was what, 2 days ago? I'm sorry.
Sounded like you said desecrated.
I said this account has been created just 2 days ago.
Oh, it was created 2 days ago.
Yeah, this account has been created 2 days ago, and I can see here the location which has been used, that is Florida. Definitely that is not you.
No.
So it means I'm sure, ma'am, that your email has been compromised and someone has the access of your email, and that's how they are just creating kinds of fake account by using your information, and they are placing the order.
Stop it.
So
Amy.
I'm going to need to call Yahoo or get in touch.
Okay.
And here again, not only are they wanting to secure my PayPal account, he has now reached over into Yahoo email support, apparently, because we need to secure my Yahoo email account. Now, keep in mind, I have yet to download AnyDesk, okay? And I'm not going to. But at that point, if somebody had downloaded AnyDesk, then this scammer would be creating a lot of havoc right at this point. So go ahead.
Some way too, because now my email's been messed with.
No. So the very first thing which you have to do, that is the PayPal account which has been created with your email, that needs to be closed first, and then you don't have to do anything. You can just put the 2-step verification in your Yahoo mail, and as well you can change your password, and then that's how you're gonna protect your email.
Okay, well, so just go ahead and close that account for me, because I don't use my PayPal. So just go ahead and close it. And if somebody else has set up a different account, they've not used my bank account information, so it's not going to debit from my bank, right?
Let me just confirm the account number which is attached with this PayPal account. So you're gonna verify, ma'am, that.
So this is the reason I cut, and I'm gonna say this. This is one of the reasons that I cut out the name, is because he does give us an account number, which I also did cut out.
Yep.
I don't know if it's a legit account number. I wouldn't be able to tell you, but I just wanted to verify, and I didn't want to put that out there just in case it was.
Yep.
Is that your account or not? Okay.
Okay, you read me that number and I'll tell you.
Just hold on.
Oh, hang on, my daughter just came in. Hang on one
Amy
second.
Chaos, she was actually the one recording the whole time.
My PayPal account's been hacked.
Well, because I wanted to see if the scammer would sit there and be like, don't talk to her, don't talk to her.
Yeah, that's typical in a romance scam where they're trying to isolate, and especially if they had gotten to the point where they had gotten into a bank or to go get cards or whatever, they wouldn't want anybody to know. But I think this guy was just legitimately confused at this point, because he was like, I don't know if he's not used to having people question this or what. So anyway, go ahead.
How do you know it's your account?
Well, that's what they're verifying right now. So, just.
Okay.
This has got me worried.
I knew it had me worried too, but just need to make sure it's your account.
That's what I'm working on. God.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yes, ma'am. I just checked it, and the account which is linked with this PayPal, that is 10, the last 5 digits of the account.
Yeah, that's not my account either, so I think I'm in the free and clear here.
But notice, he still wants to help me fix it, even though this is not my account.
Yes. So that is a very good thing, that is not your account. You are not going to be charged.
Yay!
But the very thing that is, you have to just secure your PayPal account, as well you can secure your email account, ma'am.
Oh, okay, no. So I can do that by, how do I do that?
the procedure which we are going, ma'am, like I have to connect you with the security, ma'am, because you have called the cancellation department. You are speaking to the David Carmen, and I'm working in the cancellation department. So I need to connect you with the account security team, and they're gonna help you with to solve this problem.
Okay.
Alright?
Hey,
So
now,
can I go ahead and connect you with the security team right now?
Listen to
before
how
you do
frustrated
that,
he
can I
gets.
just ask you a question?
Go ahead.
How long have you been a scammer?
Sorry?
How long have you been a scammer?
Sorry, ma'am, what you are asking, I didn't understand that.
You know what I'm asking you. You wanted me to download AnyDesk so that you could gain access to my computer or to my telephone. How long have you been a scammer?
No, ma'am, you are just thinking of in a wrong way.
No, I'm
This is not
not.
same as you are.
I'm not. You know why I know? Got scammed out of a lot of money by a scammer.
I think that there is a lot of people who are doing this kind of stuff, but I'm not saying.
No, I'm pretty sure
one of
you
them.
are a
You're
scammer.
one of them. And unfortunately, I'm sorry whatever's happened to you in life that you have to do this. That you have to take from innocent people. I'm sorry.
This is not same as you are thinking, and I will not be able to give you an answer because this is from the outer box, and I'm not allowed to talk like this.
Yeah.
About this thing.
Yeah, I understand that, but I just, I like I said, I'm sorry for whatever's happened to you in life that you're having to do this job that you're doing. There's better jobs out there.
So what can I do for you, ma'am, right now?
Stop doing what you're doing. Stop trying to take from innocent people.
Sorry, ma'am?
Stop trying to steal from innocent people. That's what you could do for me.
No, ma'am, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you are. But you're not going to admit it, and I understand it because you still have to work there. I get it. You probably have a family to take care of. Worked her whole life and is left with nothing. I hope go through anything like
You're
that.
concerned, ma'am. But the thing is, we know that there is a lot of people who are just doing these kinds of things and these stuffs, but we are not saying, we are not stealing the money from the people. We are just helping the people, and in behalf of that, we charge some of money. We take, we can say a service charges like $50, $60 or $100.
They charge service
we are not
charges.
stealing the money from the people.
Now, let me tell you what you were going to do.
Will be, we're gonna ask from in front of, we're gonna ask from upfrontly.
You were going to take and connect to my phone with AnyDesk, have me log into my bank account, manipulate my bank account to make it look like you had deposited extra money into my account.
No. Totally wrong, ma'am. This is not our procedure.
Well, I'm pretty sure PayPal would never want to connect to my account, especially since I don't have a PayPal account. So, I right now all we're doing is I'm talking to you like a human being. Human to human.
And that's the end of it.
And that was the end. We did not apparently want the human-to-human communication. I do think in that call, though, when he knew that I knew that he was scamming, that I almost felt like he was ashamed. I mean, I really
Yeah.
do. It was just it was just something about the tone. Um, and I know that I have mentioned the anger that I personally feel for scammers. And I thought, let me do this one a little bit different. And instead of coming at them with anger, let me come at him in a way. I come from a mental health background, working with people with mental health and the trauma informed care and things like that. And one of the main questions you ask through trauma informed care is, what has happened to you? And I don't know if I expected him to actually tell me, what had happened, or if I just wanted, I think this was about the closest I've ever gotten to anybody just, he didn't come out and say he was sorry, but something about his voice. And I, trust me, I don't cut people slack. I do not believe everything that is said to me. I'm not a gullible person when it comes to people who are scamming and stealing from other people. But something in my heart just said that, maybe if nothing else, this guy felt a little bit of shame for what he was doing.
Hmm. Yeah. Definitely in his tone of voice there at the end for sure.
Yeah. Um, if I had all of the tools to allow somebody to connect to the internet, you could definitely have seen a whole lot more. Um, my main point with all of this is just make sure to ask the questions. Don't assume just because you get an email that that email is legitimately, um, something from the company. And this is not what I wanted. Where did my other thing go? Hang on. I got to bring that PowerPoint back up because we had that last. Amy,
Sorry.
it's this one, I believe. So, real quick, we're going to go back through now that you've seen this. Make sure when you get the email, or since you've heard it, when you get the email, always open up the email by clicking on the sender's email address, or anybody can put any name in it. Look at the actual full email address. So you open it all up, or all the way up, by clicking on the name. A legitimate company is going to have something that links them to the company. It will not be this email address that was provided that you see there for accounts team. See, the accounts team makes it look kind of professional, but the email address itself does not.
Hmm. Yeah.
Make sure you read the entire email. Do not panic when you see a total in there. Always, before you call them back, contact your bank. If you've got online banking, go ahead and pull that up before you call them. That way, you're going to know. Their main thing is to put a total in there to elicit a response from you. Amy, you want to take this one real quick?
So be careful about clicking on any links in an email, because certain links can contain malware and spyware, a lot of different sorts of just horrible viruses that you do not want in your computer. Verify the phone number they're having you call. This can be as simple as a Google search. I know White Pages, you can do a free reverse phone lookup. It'll come back if it's a legitimate number or if it's not.
Yep.
So block your phone number before you call it back. We didn't do this in this case, but it, if you are going to scam bait, if you're going to waste their time, you definitely don't want them having your real number, because then that puts you as a target for them to call and harass.
Yeah, I got a call from Nigeria today, by the way. Go figure. So, also, another benefit to that is at least they will not be able to look at the caller ID and use that for credibility in their verification of their information.
Mm-hmm.
You want to keep going with this one? I already changed it. There it is.
Okay. So if you do call the number in the email, let them verify the information. Don't give them the information. That's called, what's it called? Reverse verification or assisted verification. And it's something that not even your legitimate bank would do, because I know where I work, we can't even tell them the last four of the account number. They have to give that to us. We can verify it. We can't tell them the address. We can't tell them the zip code on the account. We can't give them anything. They have to verify it through us first, and then we can tell them if it's correct or not.
But that is a legitimate business. But what I am definitely saying in this is, if they don't ask you for the transaction number or email address that they sent the email to,
don't give it.
I mean, they should know, especially if they've got they've got your phone number. So a legitimate business, I would think, ought to be able to pull. Businesses I've worked with could pull by phone number. So
yeah. So that, kind of what I stated, a legitimate business will verify the information before proceeding with the call. And that's very true for anywhere that you call. They have to verify that you're the person calling in on, you're actually Valerie, and I'm actually Amy if I call in.
Yeah.
So don't provide any personal information until you know the company's legitimate.
Yeah. All right. Next one is, if you are asked to download AnyDesk, TeamViewer, or any other app or program that will enable them to gain access to your computer, don't. Scammers use these programs to scam you out of money and your private information. And they can also lock your computer and or your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And that is something that, you don't want them having total control over your phone. And Amy, do you want to take the last one?
So the last one is, they will not need to gain access to your computer to fix a mistake and provide a refund. And I'm going to go back to my current job. I mean, I have people who call in all the time who's having account online issues. They can't get into their online account. I mean, sometimes I wish it was easy as, hey, let me connect to your computer and then be able to fix it from there. But that's not how we operate.
No.
We have to sit there, physically sit there and try to troubleshoot without seeing anything. And that is 9 times out of 10 going to be how it is with any business that you do anything with.
If somebody is wanting to gain access to your computer, hang up, call your financial, establishment. They will be the ones to be able to tell you if something's going on with your bank account. Make sure when you go and do a search for a company, say like PayPal, you don't automatically just take the top search number that pops up, because often that is an advertisement that is paid for, and that is paid for by these organizations of scammers in a lot of cases, not every case. But make sure that you're going to the legitimate site to find the legitimate phone number, contact information, support numbers.
And that is one thing that I will say. I don't know how many times a day that I get a call from somebody that they can't get into their online account. Verify the website with them. They were on the wrong website because they Google searched how to get to this specific... I'm not going to say where I work, but this specific site for this specific company, but the top search for it, the name was the URL was completely wrong.
Yeah.
But they thought it was legitimate because it had our company name, the retail name, let me put it that way. It had the retail name in there instead of the actual physical website that we use, because we don't use our retail name in it.
Yeah. Well, I want to say, I think that's about it on this one, but I do want to say thank you to everybody that kind of hung in there with us tonight through all of our technical difficulties. I tell you what, when it rains, it pours, but I will also tell you that I am currently started out yesterday. I'm kind of doing a little bit of baiting right now. Actually, 3 different people. but one of them has been really um, definitely out there, and it started out as a romance scam. You all know the history that we have, and if you don't, we are going to be on After the Shuffle, based on tragedy after the shuffle.
I'm pretty sure she just got booted again, or she's fixing to get booted. So yes, we will be joining After the Shuffle or Facetown Tragedy. I don't really know which one they prefer to go by. But we will be joining them tomorrow night on YouTube and Facebook at 7:30 p.m. I'm going to say Eastern Standard Time because I have noticed that there are more than just East Coast people lately watching. There's people spread out a little bit of everywhere that have joined us on this endeavor, and we do appreciate it. So we will be joining them tomorrow night. And then, as always, we're going to be back next Tuesday. Hopefully, we will be back at 7. Fingers crossed that nothing comes up along the way like today. It was my fault that we were delayed. I was working on a car and having quite a few issues with it, but I needed my car up and going before tomorrow. So it kind of had to be fixed. Didn't really have a choice on that. So I'm just trying to talk and like improvise until she gets back. Because I don't know where she would like for me to go with this. And she can't get back in. um, hang on just a second, guys. She declined my phone call. I was just gonna have her talk to me through there instead so she could still talk. But I guess she's back. Well,
I mean, this has just been unreal tonight. Thank you, everybody, again.
I've been talking. I've told him that we're gonna be with After the Shuffle or
We're,
Face Down Tragedy, whichever
yeah,
I don't really know which one they go by tomorrow at 7:30, and then we would be back
well, it's
by
Facebook,
next.
YouTube.
Yeah, I said that, and then I was also telling him that we should be back at 7 o'clock next Tuesday if I don't have
If
an
I don't
issue
throw my
come up.
computer through the wall,
Yeah,
and if
that
I don't throw my
too.
computer through
Yeah.
the wall. Y'all hanging with us, and hopefully next week we're going to be bringing you a romance scam because I've got one that's actually went from a romance scam into a blessing scam, and now he's wanting to send me some gold, but now he's asking me for a gift card. So
Man,
this
I
one's
want
been
some
all
gold.
over the place, but anyway. So hopefully I will be able to introduce you to him next week and kind of show you how that whole thing has unfolded. So I do want to thank After the Shuffle, Face Down Tragedy, After the Shuffle, for having us to begin telling the story of Anthony Scott Thompson. So thank you all
I
for hanging in with us tonight.
Yeah, I do also want to say I know this has been a longer little live stream due to all the technical difficulties that we did have, but I do want to thank you guys for hanging in with us and allowing us
Yeah.
the time of the day.
Oh my Lord, please. And y'all say good thoughts, prayers, whatever, that next week, I think there's some kind of bad karma after us tonight. I really do. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I've ticked, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. For all the people that are victims of scammers, we do want to come out and say, please do not be embarrassed or ashamed. We do want to hear your story. I do want to do maybe a question and answer, have people join us up on the panel one night. And maybe we'll have some people share their experiences that way. I think it would be cool just to be able to hear from everybody else that's here and participating with us. So I would
Yeah.
love to be able to bring people up on the panel with us, and that's pretty simple to do. So,
Yeah, and if you guys want to do
um,
that, you can reach either me or Mom at our personal Facebook accounts.
yeah,
You can reach out to us in the Price of Love Today's Facebook, or you can find us or contact us through the email that I popped up on the screen.
I can never get my fingers to point the right way. Which way? Oh, forget it.
It's down there.
Forget it. Yeah, but you're in my spot. That's my spot. You're in my spot. Wait a minute. I can't handle this. Get over there. You done switched me back. Look, now stop. All right, y'all. It's been great. Thank you all for hanging in with us, and we will see you all next week. Amy, you got the
Bye, guys.
intro? Bye.
Now we're just awkwardly sitting here.